just cut it anyways, just so you like
get an idea.
Hear it exactly.
We'll put a little clip in there. We want to get copyright straight, so
yeah, we're not gonna.
We'll leave like a little 5-second clip of it.
No, not even.
No.
No, people will know the song.
Some of your favorite moments competing.
114!
Yeah! Woo! That's it!
I'd say I guess my first time when I won Best Poser, that would be one, definitely. Only because I didn't place well in the show, but it was my my first time doing an APQ show, so even though I didn't place well, I was recognized for my posing, and you know, ever since then I have always still been recognized for my posing, so it hasn't been a mistake that I got the award and that I got the award 2 more times. Like, originally one of the main reasons why I got into bodybuilding was because of routines in general. Like, it just looked like the coolest thing. And you know, I always felt like I was going to be able to do that, and it was the first thing that I started practicing. I was always practicing my routine. When I finally actually did the routine, like, you know what I mean, I worked on it, and I worked on it, and I worked on it, and I tried different songs. And then funny enough, the song that I ended up picking, it was Kiss from a Rose. It's a song by Seal. It's like an old 90s song. It was in one of the Batman movies, Batman Forever.
Gotcha.
And I remember it was that song and it was another song, and the other song was like a really classic type of like orchestra. And my dad was the deciding factor of the 2 songs, and he picked the Seal song. He said the other one was too generic, you have to be different from other people.
Gotcha.
And I already kind of felt that, but like, you know, the way that he put it, I'm like, oh, okay, kind of confirming what I already knew. I did my first show when I was 17, but that was only because it was illegal for minors to compete. I managed to get into a show because I contacted the promoter and he allowed me, but it was another federation. But I just wanted to go on stage that badly, but I had wanted to go on stage since I was 14. Like, I'd already had plans and stuff like that, so I was practicing my routines. I knew all the poses, quarter turn, front double, like all that shit I already knew. Like, I was just so enthusiastic about the idea of actually going on stage and competing. Like, I knew all that stuff. But again, I was just way too young. The owner of the gym that I used to train at was a competitor at the time. He was like in his 50s. He did a couple shows. He actually won Mr. Canada a few times, competed in the Masters a bunch of times. So he knew his shit. Like, he knew how to pose and stuff like that, and he was a more old school poser, which was what I really wanted. So I worked with him. I remember I would do it from 11 at night to midnight before the gym closed. Did that for about a month before the show. He helped me a lot with the routine, but I knew the routine in my head, but he was really helping me a lot with, you know, getting, you know, the form right, actually molding it, because there's one thing to have a lot of enthusiasm and to want to pose and to want to compete, but then there's another thing to actually just like learning from someone who's actually done it and knows kind of what the judges want.
Mm-hmm.
So I took the routines very seriously, only because I guess like I knew that it was your kind of moment to shine on stage. And I've always excelled in stuff when the pressure was on me.
Nice.